Now we move on by replicating this oblique shelving unit. And here is our starter lines, which is this corner right here. And let's continue with the baseline first. So the baseline is 6 boxes to the right from your starter line. And make sure to draw only light lines. Let's continue with these vertical lines, which are 11 boxes upwards. So first count 11 boxes upwards, mark the end point with a dot, and then create a light line. Do the same for the other line on the other side. However, you could just use the grid lines like I'm doing here to see, or just to avoid counting all the time. Now let's join those two endpoints together to finalize our front view. However, I'm going to skip the detail for now and just focus on the outer part of our shelving unit. So let's move on to these inclined lines right here, which are 2 boxes thick, and move from the lower left to the upper right. Make sure that each line is 2 boxes to the right, to the upper right, long. And now let's join the endpoints of each line, of each inclined line. So let's join these two together first. Connect those and connect these 2 lines to create the upper most horizontal line. So now we have finalized the outer part of our shelving unit. Now let's draw the 2 shelves, which are basically formed of 2 square holes. Now, to locate this corner right here, that is 1 square to the right and 1 square upwards from your starter line, the corner that we have finished on the right. So, mark the corner with a dot, and then go 4 boxes to the right. And since these are square holes, each line is going to be the same length. So 4 squares up. And to finalize your square, you could just use the grid lines to help guide you and save time. And remember to draw only light lines at this point. Now, let's draw the square at the top. Leave a gap of 1 square. Mark your 2 corners and join them together with a horizontal line. Okay, now let's continue with the vertical lines. Same as before, each line is 4 boxes long. And use the grid lines to help guide you complete the square to save time. Now let's draw the inner corners of our shelves. Obviously, I'm going to only draw the visible lines. So let's go to the corners. And draw 2 inclined lines at 45 degrees, 2 boxes long. Now let's continue with the horizontal and vertical lines. Now as you could see here, these lines are only going to be 2 boxes long, as the rest of the line is covered by the front and the end view of your shelving unit. We're only going to be drawing the visible lines and not the hidden lines at this point. And to finalize our drawing, go over the outlines to make our final shape visible and shade the 3 views.